Hey guys, back again doing a review of a review. I'm going to try to pay attention to this, but I'm doing about 10 other things, so give me a break if I don't. This is going to be Aaron Rift of Nodq. He's going to do his Monday Night Raw review for 12/5 of 22. We have Solo Sikoa. Pays tribute to Umaga and injures Matt Riddle. Okay, interesting. And we'll see about you know how I feel about the dead people and all that, and the tributes and blood sacrifice and all that. So, oh man, here we go.
EQ Galaxy, we are live with a recap of Monday Night Raw for December the 5th, 2022. Shout out to everybody that tuned in early, the early birds. Darren G, Claude, Randy, Jacob, Joey Perez, Calvin Bowman, Don Bowen, Nick Glavin, David Mayer. Thank you all for tuning in early. Very much appreciated. Now, let's get into Raw. It's December, not exactly the busiest month when it comes to wrestling shows and wrestling news, but we push through. It's the holiday season, 2022 wrapping up. We kicked off the show with maybe the top faction of 2022, the Bloodline, minus Roman Reigns, of course, because he's pretty much done until the new year. Let's be real here. We had footage shown from earlier in the show where the Bloodline arrived and Riddle tried to run them down with his scooter. They did not appreciate that. And then Elias showed up. Elias was jumped from behind by Solo Sikoa. They beat him down, and Elias was not cleared to compete, even though they barely did anything to Elias.
They barely did anything.
Bloodline said that the match was officially canceled because Elias was taken out. But then Riddle showed up, and Riddle revealed that
tag team partners?
he has a new partner. He said it was not very oozy what they did to Elias, and Zayn said that he is a certified oosologist, and he knows that Riddle is in fact not oozy. He's the one that's not oozy. Anyways, the new partner,
really
somebody
annoying.
that Riddle doesn't really get along with, but they both hate the Bloodline, and that person ended up being Kevin Owens.
Yep, called it.
That led to our tag team title match. KO was on fire.
Aren't
for
the
a while.
babyfaces
He had
supposed to get along?
A moonsault to Jimmy. Riddle tagged in, and then Jey Uso with the cheap shot gave his team the upper hand. They worked over Riddle for a while, and then Owens got the hot tag, hit the swanton. Riddle tagged back in, and on the outside of the ring, Solo Sikoa got in KO's face. Riddle came over the top with a dive to Solo, but Sami Zayn was still out there. He provided a distraction, and that allowed the Usos to regain control. They hit the 1D on Riddle to pick up the victory. And then after the match, the attack continued. Owens grabbed the steel chair, chased the Usos to the back, but in the ring, Solo Sikoa was still there. He beat the crap out of Riddle. He paid homage to Umaga, hitting Riddle with the Samoan spike.
Yep.
And then he grabbed the steel chair. He had Riddle in the corner, wrapped the chair around Riddle's neck, and then did the running hip attack into the corner. Cool. You had officials come down. Riddle was taken out of the arena on a stretcher. I thought this was a really good angle to build up Solo Sikoa. He is the enforcer. He took care of business.
Good job.
Not sure when Riddle will be back, but this was clearly designed to keep Riddle off of television for at least a few weeks, and maybe we'll see Riddle versus Solo in a singles match at some point. Chat room, let me know your thoughts on Raw as we go through this. Leave your comments, and I will put some of them up on the screen as we get through this. We had Judgment Day backstage, Rhea Ripley cutting a promo for her triple threat match. She also whispered something to Dominic Mysterio.
At Ohio Health, you can see your doctor here or here. And no matter if you're over here, over there,
Shut up,
or
YouTube, you
anywhere
suck.
in between.
And I definitely ain't doing no medical crap.
We had the first of several
there we go.
JBL poker segments, a poker
Let's see what
invitational.
this is all about before I
there were two
say
tables
like it's
set up.
bad.
Dexter Loomis was there with a purse.
That's kind of
JBL
funny.
did not want him there. Called him Jason from Friday the 13th. Said he's from Crystal Lake. Was not invited. Loomis then dumped out a huge pile of money from this purse, and money talks. Loomis was added to the poker game. We had Bayley come down to the ring for her triple threat match. 2 triple threat matches with the women on this show, with the winners of each match going on to next week, and the winner of that gets an opportunity at Bianca Belair and the Raw Women's title. In other words, we got to kill some time in December.
Time killer,
time filler. Matches to set up a number 1 contender, and then we're going to do the number 1 contender match. Becky Lynch came through the crowd again like she did last week, and she said it's been 3 years since her and Bayley had a one-on-one match, which seems kind of crazy. But Becky Lynch did get pregnant, and then when she came back, Bayley was out of action.
It's not like
and
I
then
pay
Bayley
attention
finally
to
came back this past August or July 30th, whenever SummerSlam was. And Bayley was given some props for carrying WWE during the Thunderdome era. We actually got a Thunderdome name drop on this show. But Bayley said that Becky Lynch is only there for herself. Bayley said she actually cares about the locker room. And then Becky said that 2/3 of Damage Control have been successful. Bayley has no title. And she wished Bayley well in the triple threat match. And then as Becky Lynch was leaving, she had a lengthy
so we could
stare
easily
down
see Bayley versus
with Rhea
Becky.
Something definitely
for the number 1 contender
with those two, whether it's
I don't
the
want to see
Royal
that,
Rumble
though.
or they save it, maybe even WrestleMania, although I still think it's Becky Lynch versus Ronda. We'll see. We had the 3-way match, Asuka versus Bayley versus Rhea Ripley.
That's one title, pal. That's not both titles.
Asuka was there to take
Unless they
the
do
fall.
something stupid. Please
Pretty
don't
good
do
match
any
here with the
title
ladies. We had some
crap.
roll-up attempts in the early moments. Rhea Ripley using her
I'm
power.
a fan of multiple
Woman handled
champions.
both of them.
Just book them better.
Rhea Ripley
They're
started
not
working
going to,
together with Bayley
whatever.
after the commercial
like
break, but
titles.
of course that did not last. They had a falling out, and Asuka came off the top with a double code breaker onto both of them. Put the armbar on Rhea, but Bayley broke it up with an elbow drop off the top. And then Rhea Ripley was on the outside going after Bayley. She came off the steps, but missed and landed back first on the floor.
Sounds
Bayley
stupid.
got back in
Sounds
the
like a
ring,
dumb spot.
finished off Asuka with the rose plant. Not really surprised here that Asuka took the fall. Bayley gets the win. And
Bayley,
Colin, the only thing I can say
Asuka
about this
Rhea?
is maybe Rhea Ripley is being saved as Bianca's opponent for WrestleMania, although we still have the whole Charlotte Flair factor and where she's going to fit in with all this. Could end up being Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. I mean, they're certainly doing a lot to build that up.
Yeah, they haven't done that yet.
And after the match, the beatdown of Asuka continued. Asuka definitely
be opposed to it.
Not having the best night.
Am I
She
gonna watch
got
the
laid
match?
out with
Probably
the
not.
riptide from Rhea Ripley.
Does it really
And
matter
then we
to me?
had Seth
Probably not.
freaking Rollins coming to the ring
This
for a
jobber.
promo.
Dude's still
He had a
around.
match.
Dude, that dude
Actually,
needs
no,
to
we
take
did
a
not
break.
have a match. Never
Guy's
mind.
been
He
around
was just
for
cutting
like
a
10
promo
years.
about next
He
week's
only got
match,
hurt one
where
time
he'll be
or
facing
whatever.
Bobby
He only took time
Lashley
off once.
in a number
I'm
1
over
contenders match for the U.S. title. Lashley quickly interrupted, and the crowd was very much into Bobby Lashley. I'm still not sure if he's a heel or not. He's been acting somewhat heelish, but at the same time, he's still getting cheered. And he confronted Rollins, and Rollins said what was on his mind. He did not back down. He feels that Lesnar has gotten the best of Bobby Lashley, and Lashley's obsessed with Brock Lesnar. Rollins wonders if Lesnar is scared, if he's jealous. Lashley said it's not about that, it's about the U.S. title, and Rollins just kept running his
they're
mouth.
doing a lot of stuff
That
for
led to
people
a
to keep
fight
up
breaking
with.
out, and we
I
had,
don't know if that's good for the average fan.
pull apart brawl.
Yes, his favorite.
They do these all the time. Both shows do it,
Aaron
so
hates
it
these.
really gets played out. And then maybe
Let
the best part
down.
of this,
Tell
we
him.
had
Tell him.
Petey Williams in there, one of the producers, former TNA Impact Wrestling star. He accidentally got speared by Bobby Lashley, and then later on in the show, Adam Pearce warned
in the script
Lashley that it needs to not happen again, and if it does, his hands will be tied. And of course, Lashley was not happy about this. We then had Mustafa Ali. I do not care about the guy at this point, but he keeps trying to make something happen here. He's backstage with Theory, and he said, unlike Theory, he has to fight for everything. He will keep getting back up. And Theory decided to give him a match, but doesn't want to hear the word opportunity ever come from Ali's sorry mouth again. We had JBL's Poker Invitational continue, and Gable was saying shoosh to Luke Gallows, and Luke Gallows would say nerd back to him. They went back and forth, and Corbin thought that Loomis was bluffing with his muffin, but Loomis was not bluffing, and Loomis won. Corbin was pissed off. Loomis then pulled out an axe, and well, that shut everybody up. And then at the other table, Tozawa was winning. Dominic was not happy, and JBL said no fighting there, and that led to Tozawa challenging Dominic to a match in the ring.
Okay, so we have a segment leading to a match.
We then had the United States Championship match.
Something original.
Mustafa Ali versus Austin Theory. Ali.
Like, you should have a reason for matches. Paper, TV or not. YouTube, you suck. Just a reminder.
Chopped Theory. Theory got angry, and Ali started to build up some momentum, but was quickly set face first into the ring post. After the commercial break, Ali started to make a comeback, hit the satellite DDT, but Theory kicked out. Theory got aggressive and was maybe on the verge of winning, but Dolph Ziggler showed up, attacked Theory for a disqualification. This feud is still going on, whatever. And Ali was pissed off, and this also means that Ali will still complain about opportunities. He got another one taken away from him.
Ali should be
and Theory attacked both of them. A-Town down to Ziggler. Whatever, man. I'm not invested. I like what's going on with Theory, but he should just be beating Ali, move on, beat Ziggler, move on, and give him some fresh opponents. Just my opinion.
Fresh opponents that he'd lose to.
And then backstage, The Miz
you can't win with these people. Sometimes they just have the wrong mindset.
And JBL
they lose too much. They win too much.
Was offered by Miz a Rolex to play in the poker game. However, JBL realized that it was a fake, and The Miz ran off because he had a fake Rolex. And then we had another game going on, another round. AJ Styles called out Corbin for cheating, and things got a bit heated, and that led to another match being set up. We had 2 Raw matches set up from a poker game. There you go.
Good.
And by the way, what's with this old style of poker? Like, they should be doing the Texas Hold'em style of poker. Get with the times, guys. We had the 6-man match, the OC Styles, Anderson, and Gallows going up against Baron Corbin and the Alpha Academy. JBL was out there on commentary. We had more of Gable and Gallows going back and forth with the Shoosh and the Nerd. Bad guys worked over Anderson for a while. Styles came in, but then Styles was sent to the outside of the ring, and Otis just bum rushed Styles. Bad guys worked over Styles for a while. Anderson tagged in. Things broke down. They hit the Magic Killer, pinned Gable. Pretty straightforward six-man tag team match. It was fine. Not a lot of crowd heat on this show in Washington, D.C.
But why is it called the Magic Killer?
It was quiet for the most part. They did enjoy the beginning segment, but the heat really did not sustain.
Like in their promos, they should say, we're going to reach you with the Magic Killer because
it definitely was a struggle to get people to react to things.
Something.
We had Akira Tozawa versus Dominic Mysterio, another basic match here. Dominic was doing Eddie Guerrero's routine as he usually does. Tozawa did get in some offense, but missed a senton, and Dominic hit the frog splash, got the 1-2-3 victory, was going to continue the beatdown with Judgment Day afterwards, but the Street Profits ran down and made the save. We then had the main event segment, the other women's three-way match, Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross. Nikki was going crazy, and Becky and Alexa went after her, sent her out of the ring, and Nikki was watching on the outside.
So,
we had a little tease of Sister Abigail from Alexa Bliss, but she ended up not hitting the move. All three ended up on the outside, and that's when Nikki sent Becky into the steel steps, hit the neck breaker on Alexa on the floor. She got control for a while, and then after the commercial break, all three were going at it, and they did the Tower of Doom spot with the superplex and power bomb at the same time. That got a bit of a reaction. Like I said, a struggle to get the crowd to react to things. Becky hit a double leg drop onto Alexa, and then hit a manhandle slam on the apron to Nikki, although it did not look like she got all of it. Looked a bit awkward. Then we had Damage Control interfering. They attacked Becky. Triple threat means no DQ, so they could get away with it. And they ended up power bombing Becky through the table. And back in the ring, Alexa hit the Twisted Bliss, got the 1-2-3 victory on Nikki Cross. All in all, kind of a boring show in my opinion. You had a few highlights. I liked the opening segment.
I like when he calls it out.
And the match was good to kick off Raw with the tag team titles. But
I still need to go
overall,
back
I thought it
and
was
listen
a
to who won.
pretty skippable episode of Raw. Next week you got Rollins versus Lashley.
That could be
and then you
at least
got
something.
the actual number one contenders match for the Raw Women's title.
No,
So next week feels like a little bit of a bigger deal. This week kind of felt like filler, but I mean, it's December. Can't really expect too much until January.
They probably did that exact
and it
thing
kind
on
of sucks
on
without
the
the pay-per-view, because they're not really going to start strongly building up the Royal Rumble until January.
That's stupid.
Until Christmas time, it's pretty much just you're on the treadmill and just do these basic shows. It was okay, but skippable. I give Raw a C. Just run-of-the-mill, 3-hour show. Not much else to say about it. Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the recap. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Spread the word. Tell a friend about NoDQ.com. Have a great night, everybody, and remember to say yes to NoDQ.com, and I will see you all next time.
No thanks. I probably won't. Thanks for watching.
Even
guys.
if you're